Hello and welcome back to Secret Agent Agency, where I am still your Haru Specs Kevin, and joining me is the Bachelor Andrew
Hello.
and the Changeling Jihun is also here with us.
I'm here cooking on the George Foreman grill.
R.I.P.
Oh,
Is that all anyone's gonna remember him by, rather than his
is the grill? Yeah, he was a
his
pretty
boxer?
good boxer. Yeah.
I mean, at least he made money off of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I don't know how good they are. I've never had one.
But like in this, I don't know. That actually raises the question. It's like it's not particularly how do you remember. I mean, at least you're being remembered. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Immortalized.
Yeah. I feel like some people. I'm not gonna name who, but like some people will even do the bad thing just to be remembered. Like.
Hell yeah.
All right. Speaking of doing the bad thing and remembering, that's what we're gonna do here. Return the game.
Yeah.
We're
You
gonna
don't forget
kill them. We're gonna kill them
rioters
all
and
with
looters.
We're gonna kill them with kindness with Andrew here.
Immortalize them. All right, you should know the way to go.
Damn them.
Oh, we didn't fuck up a bunch of children's toys this time. Our meter's a little higher than it was last time.
One of
Here's
my
a bunch
favorite
of-
manga
whiny
series
people.
ended.
Which one?
Speaking of whining, I'm gonna whining about the manga series that just ended.
What is it? Say it. Or don't.
Like my oh shit, what's the translated title? Oh fuck. My dress up was it dress up doll? Oh, dress up darling, yeah. This my dress up darling, it just ended and it ended so badly.
It was like abrupt.
Almost abrupt, yeah. Some
You're
people are saying it
fucking dead. You're Biff.
Whoa!
yeah, people are saying they just disappeared.
Also, we gained a lot of meter one way or another.
Mania.
Yeah,
So that's
people
a
are
nice
saying-
way of cranking up our mania.
Mm,
Left is mania, right is
is it?
depression or whatever.
No, we're depressed.
Oh, what?
Apathy.
Well, I can't read this fucking shit at all.
Tell me about it. But yeah, like some people are saying that it's because like the author health got bad, so like I figure like better to end it rather than just do the pull the infinite hiatus move. Like I guess. And I miss it.
Get wrecked. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Doesn't like doing that.
alright, I guess our only choice really is just kind of like brandish the gun and just fucking sprint. Can't just kill people willy-nilly in this game anymore.
Yeah, Danielle gets sad about it.
Remember, folks, suicide hotline is 988.
Ooh. You want to pick up any games from that spring sale on Steam or whatever?
I grabbed so fucking many, dude.
Oh, you
Oh,
did?
you got Balatro. I saw
I
that.
I did.
How'd you like
I
it?
got, it's okay so far. I do see the addictive qualities, but I also just don't think it's my genre. I don't know. I gotta play it
That's
more
cool.
to really decide how addicted I am.
Like I said, it's a
My head hurts
roguelike
as it is.
game with the way you play is poker hand and make number go up. The Pokemon mod though is really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Monster Hunter Wilds, I got Atelier Yumiya, I got some Dragon Age games. I've never played a Dragon Age before.
Closer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, you. Got you. Can't think like that. Come over here. There he is. Come over here. You better run.
They kind of seem to stop on their tracks when you pull out the gun like that or brandish it.
You're too high-strung. Got you.
It's like one big maze.
Get back here.
Fucker.
Hold it.
Language, sir.
Hey,
You guys are assholes. That was the wrong way.
Yes. The stream is ready T.
Oh, then whatever.
We had a suicide in like the first minute, dude.
it was quiet in Thanatica. I'd rather not hear at all. I'd rather not hear this. Hold it. Come over here.
Get over here.
Got you. There he is. Come back.
What?
Crackling, screeching.
Don't use up all of it. You can kick some of the playground equipment.
Is it 1 HP?
Closer. Come here. Come over here. Just wait till next time. Hey, you. Hold it. You're not going
Dilly
any
dally.
closer. The clock strikes zero.
Oh, dude, there's a swing set right there, man. Come on, just get on the swing. You don't have to do this. Just go for a swing, man.
I can't. I'm done.
I'm sorry, guys.
We'll be here for a long night, folks.
Try again.
Enough.
Strength and repetition. Strength and repetition. Strength and repetition.
So I don't really have any like other nerd shit to talk about. I don't know if I don't remember when the what was it? There was the Dragon Ball Daima over.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Whoa,
Dragon
I'm
Ball
getting manic
Super.
now. What?
Got you.
Ooh, that helps. Gotta build up a bunch of manic and then go. Fuck yeah! How'd you build that up?
Hold it.
I don't know.
Come back.
All ass. Fuck 'em.
Satisfied, Jankowski.
Ah, damn, now we can't sprint. They're probably still coming for you, I bet. Pathfinding their way to you.
Pathfinding.
This noise.
Path found. Nope, not that way.
He did that himself.
He's on the murder mode. He's gonna kill everybody.
Everybody in the zone is up to no good.
Closer. Come here.
I'm me.
Hold
Coming
it.
for you. Oh, that's it. That's your exit.
Hear this. Got you. Hey, you. Hold it.
Every time you have to brandish it, you're getting more beater.
Oh. I'm getting sadder and
This is a-
sadder.
Yep.
I won't
not
draw
a
my
bottom
gun where no one
person.
threatens me.
Yes, this is.
I'm not a
my
violent
grave.
person, I swear.
Drilling my temples.
You know where you're going?
This is it right here.
Can't think like that. It was quiet in Thanatica.
Do we get to actually see Eva? Yes!
Tread softly. Don't stir the earth.
You're back, and just in time. You know, a mob is slowly gathering outside the house.
I didn't see anyone.
I did. They peer into the windows. They're planning something, deliberating. Sometimes they carry torches, and sometimes stakes. I think they're up to wickedness.
I'll go and check so that you don't worry.
Don't. Please don't, for my sake.
I'll be careful.
If you decide to go out and check after all, please take me with you.
There's no need. I won't be there long.
Wait, let's talk a little first, like we always do. You said it yourself yesterday. When you're talking to me, it's like talking to a cat. It's the only way to sort your thoughts. You must have brought so many new thoughts with you. Tell me.
You're the most precious listener to me, but my head is filled with miserable chaos right now. Chaos.
So miserable.
Will you tell me?
You see, well, first of all, it's clear the sand pest can't be defeated by ordinary means. We are so short on time. Creating a vaccine takes weeks, and I don't even have days, which means we must do something different. But what? How do we find an opening?
What can replace time when there's not enough of it?
Time. On occasion, Eva, time can be replaced with people, but we don't have those here either. As they say, 9 women can't make a baby in a month. Neither can time be replaced with space, although maybe.
Keep talking.
I'm human. I'm an intelligent, industrious, courageous human, a good specimen, one of the finest, and still I have too many limitations. Solving these problems takes something greater, a stream, if you will, instead of a point. I must pass through several apertures at once.
Go on. Keep talking. I understand.
Wait, what's that noise outside?
I told you. There are people and they're scaring me. But our conversation is more important. It will never happen again. No. I think the conversation can wait.
Fucking what?
Where the hell are we getting that? Fucking Falat, man. It's still in our head.
Strangers have wandered into our yard. Whoa. Alright, fuck this.
Trip report.
My chest aches.
It's so hard on you, poor thing. Look, some of your hair has turned gray in the past days. You're a learned man. Why does it do that? Can someone's hair really gray so suddenly?
Hold on, Ava. We're in danger. Let's drop this idle talk.
See? I told you so. That talk remains in the past, and it won't happen again. What's happening out there? What do they want?
I made one mistake.
Just one? What mistake?
Now you're making fun of me? Do you know how to make it right?
Yes. You see, I was trying to tune down the panic and stop the infection from spreading, so I issued some harsh decrees on the quarantine measures. I told everyone to stay home. No talking, no sneaking out. Not everyone found this enjoyable.
They're frightened.
It all piled up, rather unfortunately. Your regular supply train run was running late, and the quarantine was very sudden. Many people lacked necessities, food, medicine, water, and much more. The town became a rat trap, and a cornered rat.
Pounces on the cat and even overcomes it sometimes.
I've thought it all through. I'll revoke the decree. Right now. It won't get any worse. No one complied with it anyway. It just led to exasperation, no sanitary measures. There's no authority here, just anarchy and chaos. To hell with it. I'm revoking the decree this instant.
Is it not too late? Well, something has to be done anyway.
Oh, a boy came here recently. Agitated, angry, carrying some papers. I gave him bread and dried apples. He's upstairs, by the table you sign all your papers at.
Yes, I know, that's Sticky, the town hall's messenger. Nimble kid. I feel like I remember that kid.
Yeah, he was an important character in the Marble Nest.
I'd rather not hear it all.
Just one key at a time. Come on, Daniel.
Want to hear this?
Get our meter down, dude.
Huh?
Is it a noise that I make whenever I press one key on a keyboard too?
I'm just imagining him like lightly tapping a key, going like, oh, oh, ah.
You got like the motion. Like,
yeah.
yeah, you get it with the motion, like, oh.
Hey, kid.
I know the lines too. How else could I find my way around all the attics and the cellars and those twisty yards?
Yeah, man. So they made a bunch of decrees about the town. Like there weren't enough already. Told me to bring them to you for approval.
For review, not approval. I'll only approve them if I find them at least minimally sensible.
You'll have to ask the higher-ups. I just bring you what I'm given. You decree, we carry it out. Instantly. You've got full authority 2 days ago, didn't you? So use it. We'll obey. Far as I'm concerned, roosters do the crowing, and who cares if the sun doesn't rise?
Instantly, if you say so.
Up to 3 decrees can be issued per day. Issued decrees can apply to any available day, not just the current one. What?
Let's pull up detective vision on the thing. I don't know.
Ah, okay. The enacted decree is causing problems. Select and remove it using Z. Bye.
Oh, excuse me.
Prohibit dying. Okay, well, hold on.
No death.
Something happens
Stop
here.
it.
Um,
Well, we're on, what, day 5 right now? Right? Oh, we're on day 4.
man, I don't know anymore, man. Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, wait, okay. So now I can...
It's a balancing act with unrest and trying to get the
Yeah.
contagion under control. So you have up to 3 you can place. It doesn't have to just be all for one day.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Love prohibit dying. So good. Oh. Food distribution. This'll do it. I think.
Trying to work more on the unrest for now. That's kind of our immediate concern for our safety.
Mm-hmm.
Well, between pest control and food distribution, you get a positive for both. Lowered contagion and considerably lowered unrest.
Oh, different kid. Oh,
Alright, kid.
the game just crashed?
Fucking crashed.
Well, that's it, folks. Goodbye.
Gonna try to come back here.
When is this game supposed to come out again? Almost ended this year.
Yeah.
Hope they fix it.
You guys need the Discord stream again, right?
Well, at least for Andrew, because you need to read the download.
It's okay. There's like only a slight delay. Twitch wasn't that far behind. So we gotta talk to her, go back outside, then go back up, and then apply the
My chest
the
aches.
thingies and have it not crash. What are your overall thoughts on the game? Because I figured the demo might not be that much longer. I don't know how long it's supposed to actually go.
It's hard because I don't know
I
what
just knew
are
you'd come.
constraints of like it being a demo and kind of like a beta test, you know, and like it's not fully finished. Like I don't know what is like a symptom of that versus just like this is how the full game is going to be. But as a thing on its own, I feel like it is less interesting than the Marble Nest for sure. I don't know.
Like I feel it has some interesting new ideas to
Yeah.
apply to what's going on. But some of the, I would hope that some of the effects of it,
You know my nerves
like
can
the,
only take so much.
like you can't leave an area until you get all of the clues
Yeah.
and shit like that, is just like because it's a demo. Apply the same ones you had.
Pretty much. Oh my god. Okay.
It's the most negative unrest thing. It's lockdown.
I won't grow at all.
Huh.
I haven't grown an inch in 15 years.
Oh, that's a shame.
Damn, bro. Remember our request? There are 500 kids at the polyhedron right now. 522 to be precise, not counting me. The tower supports our weight just fine. Don't order the evacuation. It must not happen.
What are you doing here, kid? You're supposed to be in the polyhedron.
You lifted the quarantine, and I think we agreed you'd stop calling me kid.
Apologies, young man. I always forget the characteristic precocity of the Kane children.
Go outside and look at the polyhedron. It's standing, and it will stand as long as it has to. It is eternal. A masterpiece such as that cannot collapse. That would defy all reason. You'll also see how the town has changed since your decree.
I only just signed it. And where's that sullen boy, Sticky? He needs to deliver the document to the emergency command.
You're living in some special timeline of your own, Dr. Denkovsky. For all I know, it might have taken you a fairly long time to sign the decree. In the meantime, the weather has turned fair, and the quarantine is nothing but a memory. Go outside and see what you have wrought.
I'll go have a look. My decrees aren't usually this popular in your town.
I hope you've been enjoying all the stupid voices I come up with.
Those are voices. It's like you're talking normally.
Oh, where's my matches? Oh, okay. What's up, Herb Bride?
I am not your foe. I love you. Do not push me away.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, she's called Shabnak. That's interesting. So the Shabnakadir was a entity in the other Pathologic games, where it was a like a woman witch with like instead of feet, she had like roots for legs, and like skin made of clay or something like that. So that's why a lot of the villagers early on were like burning women. You remember that? Because they thought something called the Shabnak was causing the plague. Anyway. Hello,
here.
Doctor. Thank you for clearing the way for me.
I just wanted to fix my mistake with the quarantine, and I'm neither your friend nor ally, you damned thing.
You're not. You're just a smart fellow who finally understood that I'm a blessing, not a curse. That Simon of yours figured it out long ago, by the way. That's why he allowed me into town. That's why he took my communion.
You're lying,
the communion.
mealy-mouthed creature. Simon created this town himself. He wouldn't have let you in here on purpose.
Yeah, we're having a communion. You're still so far behind him after all, silly bachelor. It was for the town's sake that he let me in. At first, he protected the town from me, but then he realized you can't protect things forever. You can't raise a child under a glass dome. If there's no symbiosis with the soil, no miracle can bloom, and the soil is me.
The soil is you, like some natural phenomenon then?
You could say that. See? Even you can show a glimpse of intelligence sometimes. I cannot deny the intellect of Dr. Denkovsky, the man who all but abolished death.
And I would have finished the job if only Simon had lived.
Oh, Bachelor, he hasn't died. You're just looking in the wrong direction. He excluded time from the world, and thus became immortal. He's dying, sickening, living, rotting, thriving, all at once. He found a way.
Just a minute. Give me some time to think.
I can wait. I have time aplenty, an infinite amount.
Now, where's the nearest clock? My sundial is useless in this plague mist.
Right. There's no more use for sundials. Any sundials. Anywhere. I've defeated the sun.
Alright,
God.
I don't need the sun anymore. The truth lights my way.
Okay. You need to say that more in italics.
Would you like to respond to chat? Okay.
Oh. How am I liking the demo? I was saying this earlier. I don't know if I like it more than, say, the Marble Nest. As far as like a demo of like, you know, what's to come in a finished game that it represents. But so far it's cool in its own right. I think I was waiting for this, like the actual plot to kind of begin.
You lot.
Oh, also I'm like seconds away from killing myself.
Keep quiet in the library.
Well, the
Hold
answer
on,
to
I
that
just-
is to
I
try
gotta
to bring
make
up
goofy
water.
I gotta make goofy sounds with this thing. Oh, am I done? Am I done making goofy sounds? Okay. Not there. Here. I don't actually even know. I guess I'm trying to find a clock.
Maybe inside.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good point.
I'll wind the clock back. We weren't supposed to break the quarantine.
Not the quarantine.
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 Ava, help me. Ava, put some socks on. You can't show those off for free. People gotta pay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in your study.
That's a oh. What troubles you, senor? Your day's over. Give you a sec.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm needed both here and at the capital at the same time. My actions in both places are connected, but I can't reach them both at the same time. There's only one of me, and that's not enough.
A mire indeed, so let it not your grave become. It may be best to try to cry surrender. At least you've held on to humanity. A feeble joy through that may be to you. You can but do the things that can be done. No more. Accept your fate as so it stands. There still can be a victory in this.
No, I think there is a solution. It just hides somewhere unusual. Is that a clock behind you?
Is time itself your quarry now? Would you repair the past? Can such a thing be done, senor? You know the literature on this. A flap of wings hither, a storm thither, though that one tale is yet unwritten.
I'll at least try to picture how things might have gone differently.
Well said, but I knew you not to be a Berkeleyan.
Suppose my remaining option is to become one.
Then lay your head and sleep, or will you stare into the clock's face as if it were a stereogram or sacred icon? Perhaps it shall become what it is not.
Oh. I'll start over. Here I am, leaving the capital.
Ooh.
Loot.
We have a choice? Okay, another day. Telling the story requires time. Time is embodied in amalgam. I will consume it when trying to recall another day. A new day brings new memories. Select a day to explore. Oh boy. Okay, so the farther back I go, the more time juice we use up.
Time juice.
Amalgam. What happens if I try to go to day 1? I can't. So at best I can go to day 3.
So if we'd saved that other
do
person,
4.
we may have been able to do it.
I don't know.
Because we got it from the one person saved.
Oh. Okay. The illusion of choice. Help us out by taking
Illusion
a
of
survey.
choice.
Okay, this
Okay.
has like my email on it, but we'll do this together. First question: have you played any previous installments in the Pathologic series? Yes. What was the single worst, stupidest, ugliest, or most annoying thing about quarantine? It is the only mandatory open-ended question in the questionnaire, but we need to know what you dislike the most, if anything.
Are they from the real quarantine or
Huh?
are they referring to real quarantine or the in-game quarantine?
No, that's game.
The title of the game.
Huh. Okay. I thought like they're asking for
I
like,
don't know if I want to
hey,
pull
based on
our
your
ideas
experience.
together here.
The thing that I struggled with the most was having to find all the clues, but not specifically that. I understand that that's kind of like a get to know the game mechanics thing, but it was tough. Maybe tough discerning what objects were like important, right?
Okay.
Because I didn't see the mouse traps for fucking minutes, like 10 minutes. Like I just did not see the mouse traps. I think that's because the color of the glow was probably too similar to the color of the mouse traps themselves.
Windshield agrees.
Huh?
So
The chat agrees.
difficulty, like kind of understanding how to progress, or progression items not being obvious.
Yeah.
That would be your number one.
Yeah.
I like to have a compass.
Is this game known for not having a UI?
I wouldn't say
On the
known
pause
for,
menu,
but
it says that that's a work in progress.
yeah. Okay, I had trouble with the mousetrap clue. It took me a long time to find. A compass would be appreciated too. Oh yeah. I'm kind of brute forcing the optimization. I got a brand new graphics card like a week ago. I got the 9070 XT. So
Show off.
yeah, I brute forced it. So I have it locked to 60 FPS for streaming, so it doesn't like freak out in OBS and say I'm dropping a bunch of frames. But I think I was getting like about 120 to 160 without streaming it. Okay, so answered single worst thing. What is the single best, prettiest, most interesting, or engaging thing about quarantine?
What's drawn you in the most? I do like the new expanded like mechanics, it seems, that you can kind of actually examine people, kind of
Oh, yeah.
come to some sort of conclusion with that may or may not help or hurt you. Like we haven't seen beyond a single day, so we don't know how that might pan out. Also, the planning stages of like your decrees, since you do have authority of some sort in the town, and how that could potentially spiral into good or bad outcomes.
Windshield and chat.
Those
had
are
a really good
things
one,
that didn't
too.
exist in the original game.
Yeah, Windshield has a pretty good one in chat too, of like having some kind of tactical feedback on like kicking things or something like that. That would be pretty cool, because like it was hard for me to tell what exactly was like happening when I was touching the dumpsters at first, right? And like every object that you can interact with just feels like you're like touching a hot stove, because the UI goes like tss, like it sizzles, you know. You know what I mean? So I think for me, the best, prettiest, most interesting thing is kind of just how the visuals, the sound, the atmosphere, the characters, the presentation comes together to create this air of mystery that's like at the forefront of the game. It's the most important thing about the game to me, is just like the never like feeling unmoored, never really understanding like what is going on in this town, even after you're on like the 12th day of it. You know. So much focus on lore.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's-
barely understood what was happening in the first game.
that's the thing. I feel like no matter where you pick up the series, you're going to be kind of unmoored, and that I feel like that's deliberate. Like it thrives on that mystery. So I'm gonna put how the sights, sounds, and presentation.
I mean, what is it? Elden Ring and the
Build
predecessor,
to
their
a
storytelling is kind of on purpose too. So.
mystery. Yeah. Any suggestions on improving controls? I guess this is just a me thing.
Yeah, you were the one in control.
I don't think I have a problem with the controls. I'm just gonna leave it blank. I can't think of anything. Or actually, I do have one. Something I would like something more tactile about when I'm running and have to slow down, or when I'm kicking a dumpster, it should wobble or move a bit. Every interactable object
Dribble.
is like touching a hot stove with how the UI and sound kinda sizzles when you touch them. Okay, next page. How would you rate your experience in an infected district? It's not meant to be a nice place, but is it not nice in a good way or a bad way?
The whole new mechanic they added in this game is you having like the little fan thing. You can do little poofs that the
Yeah,
poo gas
and
go away.
I really felt like it was missing something. Like using it, I was just like, huh? Like I didn't understand it. And that can be both a good thing and a bad thing, but like it didn't have tactical feedback. And also, I feel like some of the enemies that you can like brandish your gun at, they should just turn tail and run the other way. Right? Like
Instead of
I
just
think that
standing
would-
there.
Yeah, instead of just standing there and coming back to fight you again in like a minute.
That can be annoying, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
like,
gonna rate
the
it.
routine is pretty
Mhm.
like simple.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate it like
for me,
like
I
a
guess. For me, I mean, I guess there's definitely personal preference, but I wish they could dial down a notch on their language thingy.
4. Oh, just like how flowery the dialogue is.
Yeah,
That makes it great though.
I know. I feel like I don't know, like for newcomers, like I'm not sure how welcoming they can be for newcomers, to be honest. But like I said, that's my own personal opinion. Yeah, just be straightforward
Hello.
like this.
Looking for some meat?
How would you rate your experience in a rioting district? Trying to think of like what that even means in context. Like, Like there was definitely rioting when we like exited Eva's place. But I don't know what it means other than that.
I mean, the rioting district was where we had to brandish the gun.
Oh, I thought that was an infected district. Okay.
Infected was with the poo gas.
Okay. What did you add to rioting districts? A variety of thug who turns tail and runs when you point a gun. Doesn't try to attack you after a few seconds. How would you rate the new district traversal system? The overall experience in planning your route, finding district exits, being dropped out of the map view in dangerous districts.
Just more clarity with like where you access those points, I guess. You kind of had struggled to figure out how to get to those connectors. But otherwise, it seemed pretty nice to just kind of go more or less to another map.
So
That's
I'm
my
going to
opinion.
rate this pretty low.
Ooh.
It's a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 3.
That's low.
And I'll have a... Okay, so the next question is, how clear was the system of district travel? I'm rating this a fucking 1.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, we did struggle to find it for sure.
The review pretty long. Or survey,
what?
I mean.
It's 7 pages and we just finished page 2.
Okay. I mean, overall, it seems like interesting. I still haven't really experienced Pathologic 2, I don't think, because we did one
Yeah,
other
it's coming.
demo. That was for
Yeah.
Pathologic 2, right? I made a bunch of wrong choices.
Yeah.
Then we played through Pathologic 1.
Yep. We are gonna play Pathologic 2 very soon.
Okay.
Specifically, how clear was it to you? Okay, so we're on the mental metabolism. That's the apathy mania.
Oh, that was not a great indicator.
Oh, I kind of liked it.
Yeah, something else you have to juggle.
Yeah. Like, instead of, like, food and water and stuff, Daniel just has to keep his thinking cap on straight.
Oh, we didn't have a hunger or thirst meter at all?
No.
I actually wasn't paying that much attention to that.
No.
Okay,
saw
they
it.
abandoned that entire mechanic and swept it for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do prefer it. I think it's a much more interesting mechanic versus having to balance hunger and thirst. And I guess sleep too, wasn't there?
Yeah. Okay. How clear was it to you at any given point what you need to do to reach a specific mental state?
Well, did it even give you the indicator?
Yeah.
You had the bar
Okay.
on the top. I misread it, but further to the right is mania, further to the left is depression, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Apathy.
Apathy.
I'm gonna say it was pretty clear.
Okay.
How clear was it to you that what the consequences for having a specific mental state was? I would say very clear. When you're apathetic, you move slower, you don't want to talk to people, and when you bottom out, I guess you kill yourself. When you are manic, you have more energy, you run extra fast, and we didn't get to see what else it does because it decays so much into apathy. But I'm going to say it was very clear. How much did you enjoy the mental metabolism system out of 10? I'm gonna say like 8 out of 10.
Hmm.
Mental metabolism is not meant to be very pleasant. It's meant to put pressure on the player, representing Bachelor's constant battle with his own mind and fate. But it's still meant to be experienced, not force the player to close the game. How close are we to succeeding? So 10 is saying that the system works perfectly and puts just enough pressure on the player. And I'm going to put it more at like an 8 or a 9, because at least in the demo, like, we didn't have many great ways of like getting our mania high enough. Like, we saw apathy bottom out all the time, but we never really saw what mania can do, right? Except for like a couple times where we fucking mad dashed.
That's pretty awesome. Speedrun strats.
Yeah. I'll put it at a 9. I think we're close.
Like, I don't even know how we triggered it that one time we went into a riot zone.
Yeah, fuck, I don't even know. Given the goal above, how would you improve the mental metabolism system? I don't know if I have speedrun strats. Yeah. I don't really know if I have like a real answer here. In my playthrough, I only experienced positive mania once for like a couple seconds. You meant to not be able to talk to people in Mania. Oh, you just like not have patience to listen to people? That's funny. How helpful was the audio indication of apathy mania changes? I'm gonna put like a 2 because I didn't understand what it was until way later. It didn't make intuitive sense to me. Okay, visual thoughts, concentration, and mind map. How often did you use concentration mode? I would say very often.
Activision.
Yeah. How much do you feel reading visual thoughts added to the experience? I'm gonna say love them. The mind map is not used prominently in the demo. It'll be more important in the main game with numerous non-linear quests. Still, how much did you like it? I liked it in Pathologic too. And it
There
looks
wasn't really
like
much
it's
of
the
it
same.
here.
Yeah. Loved it. Okay. I don't know if I have any like specific feedback that I can like fill in the blank on. Next. Medical gameplay, namely hospital and euthanasia. Yeah. Spend the whole game with fucking detective vision. That means it might be like too cool, you know? Wish it was rebound to space. They took away our jump. Daniil doesn't jump.
White man can't jump.
Yeah. How much did you enjoy the hospital experience? I would say I would have a hard time playing like a full game like that for like hours, but what they showed in the demo was like just enough, and it was interesting and cool.
And that's just doing the evaluation on the patients.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna put loved it. Did you manage to diagnose them all correctly? Yes. You struggled at any particular point. I couldn't find the mouse traps for a while. Dude,
Everybody in the community is going to talk about that mouse trap.
That was what I found immediately when I looked that up.
These fucking mouse traps are gonna be glowing red hot in the final game. What would you improve in the hospital gameplay?
Ooh.
I don't know if I have anything. I thought it was pretty great. Did you use euthanasia on a dying person? It's completely optional. You might have missed it. That's fine. I did. How clear is the euthanasia mechanic? Meaning exactly you needed to do the resource you obtain through it is not used in the... Okay. I'm just gonna put a 3. It's story time, flow time too. How clear was the story of Quarantine? We mean the overall plot, not the deeper layers or whatever. This can only be discussed in the context of the whole game, obviously. That's something that I felt was kind of missing from this that the Marble Nest had, where the Marble Nest had like, it had a story to it that it was telling, whereas this, it feels like it's just like a part of something, and I feel like there wasn't like a story happening. Like the story was we went to the theater where they had 3 sick people. We diagnosed them. One, we had to go to one guy's like messy apartment to diagnose him, and
then we go home.
Yeah.
The end.
But they're asking how clear the story was of Quarantine, and I guess it's clear. 4 out of 10 or out of 5.
Well, my question is, like, could have been clear for like people who are familiar with the Pathologic 1 and 2, but what about the people who did not play it? I'm curious about that.
Oh, there's a good question. What happened at the end of Quarantine?
Oh, that's an actual check.
Well,
did you actually pay attention?
We talked to the Shabnak, who told us we didn't do enough to stop her. And so we went home, went to a clock, and we attempted to go back in time. Okay. Okay. I wrote, we spoke to a Shabnak who said we didn't do enough to stop the plague. We went back to Ava's clock and attempted to turn back time to an earlier day. Who is the inspector? I don't know what... I guess I don't know.
I like how they're actually asking the question, like, what happened, to check if you were paying attention to the story or not. I like that.
Follow your heart.
I'm gonna leave it blank. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
You
Did
could
you
just
enjoy
surf.
being the Bachelor? Is he a compelling character to play as? Okay,
Ooh.
and it's out of 5. And it is no, he's annoying in a bad way at 1. And 5 is, why is your answer to a yes no question a spectrum? Anyway, yes, I loved being him. 5 out of 5. I love Daniel. He's one of my favorite characters in any video game. What would you improve in terms of presentation, considering we don't have a AAA budget?
Oh, man, that's just guilt tripping people. Hey, we don't have a budget. So be
Whatever.
kind.
Um. I'm definitely gonna put down optimization.
Maybe the game crashed for us once.
Oh yeah, it did crash once, yeah.
I feel like that's a good point to leave it on. Do we have any general comments on the story? I think the thing I keep coming back to is the obvious comparison point is the Marble Nest, which was the demo for Pathologic 2. And the Marble Nest like had a story. So I'm gonna put the obvious comparison point to me is the Marble Nest as kind of a slice of a larger pathologic whole. Marble Nest had a more compelling story contained within, where this ended just as the story felt like it was beginning. So that's how I feel. Any other thoughts?
I mean, it's fair.
Okay, next. What is my Steam, PS, or Xbox account region? United States, North America. What would you consider a fair price for Pathologic 3 on Steam? They say it will have 20 to 25 hours of gameplay. Oh, okay, one of the options is greater than 60 parentheses. Are you feeling okay there? I'm gonna select it. Name 2 or 3 non-Ice Pick Lodge games that have impressed you the most. Ice Pick Lodge, of course, is the name of the developer here. Ones that have impressed me the most. Disco Elysium. I'm going to say, or at least like ones that would be like interesting to them. 1000 times Resist.
Oh, that's a good recommendation.
I'm gonna say Elden Ring? Oh, I ran out of space. Okay, so pick 2. I picked 2. Disco and 1000 times Resist. That was cool. What's a game everybody loves that you hate?
Oh,
oh boy.
So what's your favorite thing that everyone else probably hates?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's in here too. But everyone loves that I hate.
We can use a Final Fantasy example. Everyone loves this Final Fantasy, but I hate it.
Fuck, man. I don't hate 10, but I always think of 10 as that. Like 10, I just feel like about, and there's a lot of people who think it's like the best game in the series.
I have to think about, yeah, I'm seriously trying to think like any game you talk shit on. Tears of Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom? I haven't played it.
Oh, I thought you were shitting on it though, weren't you?
Oh, no, I heard that it has like kind of like low frame rate, and that kind of
Oh,
thing
okay.
like makes me sick if like the frame rate jumps up and down.
Let's see, what other Mario? Okay, I'm trying to actually think about some super popular series. Pokemon, Mario, Xenoblade. Oh, what about the Xenoblade 3?
I don't hate it though.
Oh, you were talking shit about it last time I asked you about it. Alright, let's go down the list of whatever I can think of. Dragon Quest, Andrew's favorite.
Oh, okay, I'll put Dragon Quest.
Yeah, Trian Odyssey.
Got there. Okay. What's a game everybody hates but you love? Final Fantasy 8, Dark Souls 2.
You're going the opposite of Andrew. Almost.
Is there a game that you feel is reasonably similar to Quarantine for you?
Ooh.
I kind of want to put Shenmue.
Why would you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Shenmue.
Also, there goes a bingo. Shampoo mentioned.
Oh, you got a full row?
No, I'm just making a joke.
Okay.
I never get this thing ready anyway, but like, you know what? Bingo. I'm just, yeah, because I know it's part of the thing.
Him getting lost.
Are you crying?
Shitting on him. Yawning or falling asleep.
Describe your experience of Quarantine in one sentence.
Confused.
Andrew, what's our sentence?
One sentence to describe Quarantine.
Yeah.
Don't rob me for shit like that. I mean, so
I can just leave it blank. This is the last question.
The game itself.
I was
is just
confused.
kinda like
And...
an interesting, like, how to describe it?
Gameplay was confusing, but I brute forced it.
No, this is describing the game in one sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is just like this depressing psychological thing that you just kind of are desperate to solve.
Okay.
Like trying to just survive and make it to the next day. And like they're kind of introducing more concepts with that in this game. 'Cause I don't think you had the ability to jump back in time or anything the previous game.
No, that wasn't
kind of alluding to that being a thing here. Like that's a resource you can acquire to, I guess, presumably fix mistakes. I wonder if you'll actually start on day one on the actual game. It might not. It might actually throw you in to a later date.
I will say you don't start on day one in Pathologic 2.
Oh.
Grab it how you'd like, buddy.
The desperation of one man trying to survive and solve a mystery through any means necessary. Yeah, submit. My response has been recorded. But yeah, I went ahead and did that survey on stream so we'd like have more time of the video. We're up past an hour now, so that's cool. Man, held out a little bit more. We did need that break. But that's it. Pathologic 3, y'all. So, the plan is next weekend, we're still not playing Suikoden. We have a tradition on this channel where around April Fool's Day, we play something that's like kind of cursed. Previous examples have been Space Funeral and Dead of the Brain. And all the games that we played have been like kind of like old school or retro feel. And I want to do something different. So I've picked out 2 newer games. Not brand new, but like within like the past couple years. Forspoken and Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Oh fuck.
And I don't know if The Hungry Fly, if you want something cursed, weird, and depressing. I'll look into it. I haven't heard of that one. I'll look into it. Short indie game. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. But yeah, I wanted to pick some like newer games that were like, you know, like had a budget behind them, had like a team of people, and they just made something just like, ugh. And I don't know if we want to try to play like 2 hours each of them, or to like have a community vote on one or the other. But I got Forspoken for $5, and I put the disc in, I installed it, and in the opening cutscene, there was a moment of dialogue so badly that was so bad that I was just like, I can't do this. Like I only got to where you're able to like walk around in like I guess like the city before you get like isekai or whatever.
Well, is that's the Square Enix game, right?
Yeah, it's a Square Enix
I
game
remember.
that was made in the same engine as Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
It features a girl who gets isekai'd into a fantasy world. She gets to fight a freaking dragon. A freaking dragon, I should say. And Lord of the Rings Gollum is that game. I actually know less about it. I haven't played it myself, but I did pick it up on the Steam sale just for kicks.
Oh.
But I hear that game also is cursed. But yeah, I it'll be one or both of those games. So tune in next Saturday for that. And then we will hopefully defeat Suikoden pretty soon after. Then we're going to play an indie RPG called Felvedek. And then we're going to play Pathologic 2. That's the plan. Pathologic 2, I expect, will take us between 3 and 4 months.
Really?
A long ass game.
Because, like, if I remember correctly, a day takes, like, a day in the game, of which there's 12, takes 2 hours, and time doesn't pass during dialogue. So anytime we spend, like, talking to NPCs and stuff doesn't count towards that day taking that long. And also, unlike the first game, we can't save scum. There are predetermined save points. So it'll be interesting. Also, every time we load a save after dying, we get weaker. That's a thing. Yeah.
Want to save and load too much.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So how we feeling?
In general, or about this game?
I guess what's coming up?
I was interested in the weirdo games.
Oh yeah, we
Games
got
that I wouldn't be likely to play myself.
Yes. I did dig up our old highlight reel of our adventures in the first Pathologic. Me dodging poo gas and rats and people with fire grenades. I'm going before we start Pathologic 2, I think I'll just open with that video.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, I've taken up enough time. Let's go to bed early, guys. Thanks for watching.
So long, folks.
Farewell.